What up, world? I'm Ben Simi.
Shalom, Samiel.
Alright, what's going on? My name is Yeshua.
And together we are Godhead.
I started back in 2016. Came to the truth around that time, and my mindset was when I came in, I remember hearing music when I walked through the doors. Not one of my first memories, but I remember that in particular. And I started trying to write something, see if I could come up with something for it too, because I wanted to try to find a sound that I like, you know?
I started doing music when I was a teen. Started writing a lot of poetry back then, but it wasn't until a few years ago until I found this marvelous thing we call the truth. It got me re-passionate about it, wanting to do it again.
Back in 2018, when I first came to Truth, when I first, entered the building, the vibe was like, it was different than, from what I was really expecting, so I just heard the music and just listened to the lyrics, and I was like, yo, this right here is different, because it was using bars and, metaphors, but scriptural references. So I was like, this is it for me. So what inspires me to make a song is, besides the scriptures, of course, I always gotta, read about, our history, meditate on some laws, but also, when I listen to classes, I get inspired. When I, when I read and I meditate on like current events, how it, applies to the scriptures and how I can basically relate to our people through the music. So when somebody hears it, they're like, oh, damn, this is fire. But you know what? That's true as well. The Bible does say that, or, we're not really supposed to be living like that. You're right. Or this is how we're supposed to be living. That exactly is what inspires me, so I can reach out to people that's not in the body, that's in the world, and they hear it, and it sparks something in them, to at least come in or see what the truth is about, and Lord's will they repent.
What inspires me to do a song, I have two different things that can kind of motivate me to do music. So first and foremost, most artists would kind of vouch for this. The beat itself has to move you. You have to feel the spirit that comes with that music that will get you passionate about wanting to do something. A picture has to pop into your head. Something has to get you rolling, and it's usually the rhythm that gets me going. The second thing, I would say struggle. That's something that blacks and Hispanics can mostly attest to. A lot of us go through a lot of struggles in life, and struggle makes for a lot of good music because a lot of that darkness that we live in, that we come up out of, creates for some beautiful poetry that we can put together, pictures of motivation, things that can inspire us to move forward and to come up out of that rut that we live in. That's what inspires me to do music.
Most of the time it's the events that happen amongst the body, things whether it's bad or good. I look at it and it goes through my mind, and I try to filter it and find a way to put a melody and rhymes and wordplay behind it, elaborate more on what I'm thinking about it. Sometimes I'll even look at my personal experiences, but a big part of it, especially recently, is looking at the other members, what they're getting accomplished. When they start coming up with tracks, I'm seeing beats get posted, I'm seeing verses get dropped, I'm like, oh, that's fire. Like, man, now I gotta drop something, man. I gotta keep up with these dudes.
I want this album to impact the world for the positive. I know that's a common basic thing that a lot of people say about their music. They want it to affect the world and change it for the better. But in actuality, what I want this music to do is not just benefit everyone by positively influencing people, but to give them hope and inspiration for the future. That there is better in life. There is something that's going to change for you. But right now we live in such a horrible society. Everything that we look at left and right is horrible. So what is it that's going to change our outlook on life? What is it that's going to motivate us to do better? That's what I hope this music does, that it uplifts the people, that it gets you to think positively about the future so that we can do better as a nation of people.
The impact I want this album to have on the world is the same impact it had on me when I came to Truth, because it broadened my vision of what this truth really is about. It's not, because the music was a big part of my life, and honestly, it's a big part of everyone else's life. negative or positive, it does something to your spirit. Spiritual songs, like the scripture says, songs do something to your spirit. So when we have that positive scriptural biblical aspect to our music, that is exactly what I want to portray to our people. We could have bars, metaphors, probably even better than mainstream artists in the world. But we coming with the Bible, the scriptures to back us up.
I want to have an impact that I wish I had when I first came into the truth. For you to be able to come in and not immediately think, oh man, I don't like no music these dudes put out, or to feel that it was, not feel necessarily comfortable with it, like you're just trying to listen to it just because someone's telling you there's a better alternative, but because you actually feel it's a better alternative. For even people that's unrepentant, for them to hear this and be like, okay, that's a vibe, I like that track, and Lord's will even compels people like that to try to repent.
Hey, we bringing hot music y'all way, Israel. Stay tuned. The stuff we got coming in Sriracha, Ghost Peppers, man. Listen, we got bars after bars after bars. We're not gonna disappoint y'all with the music. It's coming hot out the kitchen for y'all.
Y'all had coming with heavy lyrical content, straight fire bars, lyrical metaphors, all that for the building of the nation.
And we want to give a big shout out to Captains of Cars, Z Diddy in the building. Also, Officer Daniel. Big ups to Officer Daniel.
Get that.
Shout out.
He's part of the reason why we had that motivation to keep on going, keep continuing to make this album. So Lord's Will Israel, man, y'all like it, man, because a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of stuff went behind this album in the making, and I just want to present a finished project, something valuable that we can contribute to the nation.
That's right.
Y'all be on the lookout, man. Coming soon, the original royalty. GODHEAD.